we go. You joined.
What up, buddy?
You joined in.
I'm in.
What's good?
Not much, man. How you been?
Good. I'm busting this live out right now so I can keep people in touch. I'm ready for 2025. You know.
Yeah. I see you've been going after the spotties with catching someone on your swim baits. That's so sick.
Yeah, whatever I could get them on. You know, I'm learning the whole scene. So on YouTube, you guys can't see it, but I'm talking to the homie that runs Poes and Arrows right now. We just signed him into the Instagram live. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about tonight, kind of like my saltwater stuff, and then what's going on with my pre-order that's happening, you know what I mean? But we got to link up and get out there and show these guys what's going on, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Word. All right, I'm going to keep on moving, though. So I don't know if I have to send you out of here.
Yeah, you can send me out. It's fine.
I don't know how to do that. Can you just sign out or what? I'm new to this. There we go. All right. We're back, baby. So we got the dogs. I got a bunch of crap behind me that I'm getting ready to ship out. I loaded these show baits, right? So if you guys haven't been on the site, there's a ton of stuff on the site right now. That was all from the show. I'm finishing up the test team, and I'm like halfway through the pre-order for you guys with the HD weight cranks. I appreciate you guys. Rocking with me on the pre-order like that, and me getting back in the groove of like trying to catch up and get my thing together. So I got the prototype right here. I tried to take a picture for you test team guys of all the parts, but I've tested multiple ballasts in the front. I've been, of course I had to tweak it out, change it a little bit. That's going to be a really cool bait, a little more unique than my other stuff, right? I don't know who the hell is calling me right now. But, so these darts are going to be pretty steady, right? I want to talk about these first. The whole site is loaded. These are loaded. The Dart Juniors are loaded onto the site. Everything that I have, I'm packaging up tonight, and then it's going to go out. A bunch of stuff went out. You probably start getting your tracking for your bags tomorrow. I did hats and stuff today, trying to catch up with everything, right? Some baits. There's some more stuff that needs to go out. It takes a while for me to, ship everything these days. But, so yeah, these are in stock. These are going to be kind of like a mainstay for me because in the current environment, I'm going to be making more affordable things available through Toxic Baits. We've made a lot of hard baits over the years, which I love making. The ABS stuff is in retailers, and as a one-man show, you really might see the resin stuff in retailers too. So I really encourage you guys to support my retailers on my website. You'll see the retail locator map, and the retail locator map will show you where my stores are, the guys who are supporting Toxic. So please support them for supporting us. And there's also links to the web stores that these stores have, like the Bass Hole in the Delta, where I moved from. Rob's web store is out of sight. He has Valley Hill, all kinds of JDM stuff, tons of support materials. So if you want to order some Toxics, but you don't want to pay shipping twice, you need hooks or something, that's a great place. Tackle Express in Santa Clarita, they have a great site, tons of inventory. You could call Fisherman's Access as a site, but you could call them. A lot of the stores you could just call and they'll mail to you also. But the whole network is there. Rob's getting Wade Hogs. If you guys are wanting resin Wade Hogs, Rob at the Bass Hole requested them. So that's probably all I'm going to make for a while is just send them to him. So that helps me mitigate a lot these days, including shipping and stuff. So, buying from the retailers is actually helping me out. If you guys, a lot of times I, buy direct, but these days, if you see them in the retailer, that's why I pulled the ABS from the site. It's all in the retail stores. Please support those people that are supporting me and supporting our industry, like, the small shops for small builders. I'm just trying to grow the right way. So the ABS stuff's there. Test team stuff's cool. I'll be uploading some swim videos for you test team guys. soon. Since they're test team, they're all going to have to be test swam, right? And kind of tuned a little bit. So, you know, I know that it's supposed to be done already, but, you know, and I'm super grateful for you test team guys for putting you know, the faith in Toxic for this for this quarterly thing. But I'm just trying to create the best product I can for you to test so that I have the right information moving forward in manufacturing in the future. So really tested a lot of this. Bigger lip, rounded lip, even the standard lip swims so good, right? And then, you know, the joint gap, everything, you know, you can see that it's a different style and it has a much smoother motion. It's a little different than my normal stuff, and I'm really excited to hear what you guys are going to say about this new hard bait from my normal stuff. So if you guys don't know about it, test team's 50 members, it's full, and they get access to these baits. I only make 50, and that's it for a year. It comes out to 125 a bait. It's a pretty good deal. 10% discount. There's a couple of you still need your discount codes I need to send out. I'm seeing stuff selling on the site. I appreciate you guys supporting. Also, there is a lot of stuff that I put up that's used up for the show, and also used baits. There's some paint blims. Cheap stuff is up. You know, I'm trying to clear this inventory, and I've had the site kind of empty. And to be honest with you, I don't know how full I can keep it these days with just me. It's definitely a little different. I got to work and you got to make money, but you know, I'll be grinding. So this type of stuff is definitely like my, you know, I know that it's a top four, but we really worked on these a lot. You know, Toxic. I'm not huge on like computer modeling, a bunch of details and stuff. And oh yeah, so we'll talk about the Dart Junior. I haven't talked about this much. The Dart's just yours. It's not a standard bait. You know, it's a little thicker in the tail. It has a great kick at all speeds. You know, 8/0 hook, really simple. It comes in this clamshell. I found this clamshell, so it'll hold it, you know, in shape. But these darts are coming in this 5-pack, and we'll give you like an up close and personal look. There's the YouTube guys. It's a grub style body with my tail that I developed. You know, it's not like a flat coin tail, like I call it. It actually is a real boot tail that we developed. It's on the frog tail and my big swim bait and everything. This, so I kept the grub body instead of modeling it because see that the segments allow you to rig this bait and know where to put the hook in, no matter what size hook you use. I like jig heads on these. These jig heads are great on this bait. It really puts out a lot of thump. If you're rigging it, if you're fishing on the bottom, you could fish it upside down, and this thing kicks. It'll kick sideways. It kicks all directions. I pounded them on these over the years, and I really kept it to myself, to be honest with you, because I didn't have time to pour them. But I'm putting all my soft baits out into the world, fresh water and salt. These are not new baits. You know, I worked on these and kept them for myself. You know, so we got mint. I did like a little minty run. And these are the first stuffs. You know, these are my first shots at colors that see what you guys like. We did the old classic Tisco ball. That's one of my favorites. This copper red. We poured some of this purple flash. You know, so there's some packs up of those. They're 5-packs. You know, I'm just trying to keep it within range of what everybody else is charging. You know, there's not all this stuff is my handmade stuff. It's not my made in the factory stuff. What else? Oh, for you guys waiting on the OG scaled Waking Cranks, the pre-order guys, super cool making that bait again. I haven't made them for so long. It's like bulletproof. You know, it's gonna go a little over a lot of time, and I appreciate you guys, but it's gonna be worth, you know, gonna be worth it. It's a heavy duty dude. You know, it's thick all the way around. All the hardware is 0.092 musky hardware, even the line tie. So, you know, even if you bang it and you have to retune it, once you get it retuned, it ain't, you know, it don't really move much. So really cool, chunky Wake and Crank. Great profile, you know, that you guys that signed up have faith in. It's overall killer, you know, even though these are a little more realistic, so to speak. That Waking Crank just has caught so many big fish. over the years. It just keeps hitting. It just keeps going in that direction. You know what I mean? In a positive direction of catching. So happy you guys signed up. Also, oh, that's in the works. It's already in the works. The big hogs should be coming. I'm not carving it. I am upsizing that with the computer. So as soon as I have that, you guys will have that. I'm going to get a, kind of a roundabout of how much it's going to take to make, and probably be like $200 probably for that big chunk, and, a limited run. But my test team guys actually are going to get first shot at that too. Like my test team guys, when I get that, they will be like, hey guys, I got this big hogs, and you guys are more than welcome to get on the order list first. So, my test team guys are going to have shots at all my baits, actually. Piz, my guy. Cool. I wish I was in the bathtub right now. Also, so that's going on. Toxic Day 5. I know I'm doing like the whole Gavin Newsom thing right now, but Toxic Day 5. The reason I haven't released the details is because I'm not going up north, and it's not the Delta wide open where I get to do whatever I want. I've really got free reign on the Delta with everything in life. I don't even have CF numbers on my boat, but we're not doing it at Russo's. We're doing it down here. There's a couple really cool venues, but working with the cities is a little different than me just going like, hey, yo, give me that weekend, Chuck Russo. And he's like, hell yeah. So I'm actually going in there tomorrow morning to try to sort out some more stuff so I can get some exact times. I know it's a short notice, but I'm not missing TD5 this year. I want to, it's a community event, right? So I have guys from out of state that want to come. Of course, if you're able to make it on short notice, you could come. I'm going to try to host as many vendors as I can. We had 55 2 years ago. I'll probably be able to do more, but that's a lot. Man, I'm stoked you guys fish up the Dart Juniors. I'm stoked for you guys to throw that this bait, because especially the salt guys, you guys are pretty cool at like throwing together a freaking, just a bait on a jig head. But I have been working on some other stuff. So we talked about what's on the site. There's like a ghost up there for like $200, a little over $200 that I painted. Just go down to the park early and set up a bunch of tables. Yeah, that's all I need. That's kind of what I did at Russo's. But down here, the cops or somebody will show up and say, pay me money. So I got to do all the money things, Paul. So talk about the stock. We got stuff up. There won't be much more stock going up until I get done with these pre-orders on hard baits, because I'm just trying to knock this stuff out. I'm not going to prioritize anything over these orders. I appreciate you guys. But I do have a show at Melton's on Saturday, and you guys are going to start seeing some of this stuff from me. So I've been making a bunch of spinner baits in sizes you can't get, which work for me in the salt, but I also used in the fresh, like the 1 ounce, bigger than 1 ounce, all the things, right? So, they're not going to be the cheapest spinner baits, but I'm tying with cool rubber and cool colors, salt and fresh. I got some big boys, like some small profile, light wire 1 ounce, some 3/4. You'll see cool blade combos. So Melton's guys will see these. If you throw conventional, I'll probably get some shit for saying this, but on the Delta, spinner baits are like a thing. It's like an institution. So in my opinion, there's a few regions in the world, in the country that do things well. When you come to the Delta, when you're born and bred on the Delta, or came up and fishing on the Delta, there's a few things you do well. If you really are a true Delta rat, or old school at least. And spinner baits is one of it. Some of the best spinner baits of fishermen in the world came out of the California Delta. I'll stand on that all day. And of course, frog fishermen. Bobby Barrick developed the freaking frog bite. There might be some guys that do it, but Bobby Barrick and Chris Ball, those guys are the frog kings. They're just facts. When you're those guys and you catch mid-teeners in the middle of the winter, as well as the summer, is decades old. But the other thing we do well is throw spinner baits. And when it comes to blade combination, wire size, and everything else, I just got tired of not getting the things that I need. There's a lot of great stuff, half-ounce stuff, a lot of stuff that's available, but this is the stuff that I fish that isn't available, so I can really burn spinner baits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of stuff. What does this say? Y'all are savages. Damn. Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna make more, man. I'm trying to do my best here, but I'm gonna make hundreds of packs here. I'm just trying to balance the ABS. I got some curing in the paint, and then I'll be back to I'll be back to the plastic. But I'm working on the pre-order stuff, So I'm just bound by what I said I've already done, But yeah, man, I don't know if my followers are really hard into this stuff. But you're really going to see me pushing, like, this is a big frame 1 ounce. I got a big frame 2.5 ounce, and I'm developing like a whole new proprietary design where I have a couple features. But for now, I've just found the best, kind of like assembled components I could get. They work great. There's, in the details, the devil's in the details when it comes to spinner baits. And that's the key to, like, there's a couple things that are very key. Like, I'll give it up right now, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not a secret, but people don't really realize when you have these frames like this, right? Some spinner baits will be so long that they touch this, or they go longer than this hook, right? And you'll see that a lot on these shorter framed with the hidden weight. You'll see them hit that hook. And big fish, even 5-pounders, when they eat a spinner bait, they'll come up and eat all of it, right? They'll come up and eat the whole spinner bait. And when they do that, when this arm is so long that it blocks that hook, you're going to lose that fish. So I've never heard really nobody talk about that, except for guys that are really, really into catching big fish on spinner baits or have experience with it. So that's just, there's little details to this stuff that I kind of tweak out on. And I'm like excited to kind of sell this more conventional style stuff, because I've made it forever. I had a jig company in high school, flip this jigs, Bobby D used to pour me lead heads so I could tie them. I didn't have a vise, I'm still not the master tire, but you're going to get a quality product from me. That's for sure. Yeah, man, it's been a while since I came on the live. I've been on here for 20 minutes. You guys are kind of popping in and popping out. If anybody here has any questions, I would really love to hear them. Also, I'm working on stuff. I'm really trying to grind nonstop here. And I loaded some things up to the site. I also have replacement tails for my ABS baits. Those are going up. Replacement tails for my ABS baits will be available very soon. Probably tonight or tomorrow morning. I just have to load them up. I have packs of those. What else do I have? I'm going to load some sticker packs up. You guys haven't seen a lot of stickers, but I got random stuff left, so I'm gonna make sticker packs up, and you guys could just get like a 5-pack. It seems like that's the way people like to buy stickers. So I could form that up for you. What else? Cool. Oh, there's no pictures up yet, but I have some old stock from when I was part of Blanked. Hey, thanks, brother. I'm trying to kill it. I don't know. We'll see. I had these in my thing, so we're blowing these out on the site. These are our blank color. When me and Danny split up, I had these down south, so we're just gonna get rid of these. They're not $10. I have them cheaper, but these are cool. These are little trailers from Bass Tricks, and Bass Tricks are awesome. So ABS. So this is a great site. No, the ABS are not going to be back on the site, but that's not negative. Please understand that I want people to go to my retailers. They're available online. Tackle Express for sure has all the SKUs. If you're local, you could go to Performance Tackle. If you're up in Ventura, Eric's Tackle has all the baits. Fisherman's Access in Brea. I'm trying to get some down south, but also there's these websites available. Bass Hole on the Delta has a full stock, of my ABS stuff. Please support them online if you can. Even, for your conventional stuff, you don't always have to go to the bigger places. You could roll into, crap. I got 3% left, so I'm going to walk around. You can still go to them and get all the stuff you need and support a smaller tackle shop. That's supporting guys like me. So the ABS Wade Hogs, yeah, man. I mean, that's great. No, this is what happens when you're broke, my friend. So Alex asked me if I fucking need my haircut. I'm just so broke, I can't get a haircut, my sir. My dude. Hold on. I gotta plug you in. Because I don't want to stop. I got a lot of questions. We'll just rock, dude. I'm just trying to be in touch with the community, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. There was another question. How do I like SoCal? I think you said. I love SoCal. I don't want to ever leave. I love the beach life. I love Long Beach. The people down here are chill. The community's chill. My friends are chill. Not that I love the Delta. Trust me, I'm a Delta brat for life, son. It actually prepared me to come down here and know what's going on. We have Caden. What else? Sounds good. Couple buddies. Yeah, and the regular Wade Hogs, I'm trying to get an order out, and I know the guys really want those resins. But let me tell you something. I worked so hard. I worked really hard on these ABS baits. I even had, whoa, what the hell? I even had them release, right? And mess up. Sorry, YouTube, if I'm messing up. I even had them release and mess up, right? And refined it even more. And it wasn't even like a bad design. It was just a bad luck. So I engineered that bad luck out, like with the way that material was made, you know. And it's a really great bait. I stand behind it as much as I do my resin baits. Even more. It took more work to get it where it is. So I understand that people have some issues about where things are made, whatever it is. Trust me, if I could make it somewhere, if I could make it right here, it would be, you know, it would be there. But it isn't, you know, it's just not feasible for that right now. I can't even do it here. It's just, you can't. So, you know, I don't know. Doing my best to bring it. And if I don't get the prices that guys get when they order 15,000 units. If you guys think I'm selling that much, it's just totally not even close. So, you know, I can't really afford to sell them dirt cheap. I have retailers, so I'm not pleading my case. I'm always 100 with everybody, you know, like I've always been 100% with you guys out there that support me. And that's just it. It's just what it is, you know? And with me, it's just, I can only do so much, and I have so many designs, and I'm trying to grow Toxic in so many directions because I'm a fisherman that loves to do all types of fishing, right? So just know, if you choose to buy only resin, that's amazing. Thank you. I'm not trying to say anything wrong with that. But just know that if you do go to the store and buy ABS, you're supporting me as much or more than buying directly from me. I'm sorry again, YouTube. I ran out of battery on my freaking phone. I wasn't ready, but I just trying to deliver this to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the people. I'm just trying to create some content for you guys to watch to know what's going on with Toxic. But yeah, man. So it's definitely supporting me equally when you buy from retailers or me. A lot of people say, "Oh, I wanted to buy directly from you," you know, and you are buying directly from me. I have creature baits coming, thousands, and I need retailers to have confidence in my brand, right? Which they do, but I need retailers to have confidence in my brand to take on these products. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I appreciate anybody that even does anything, you know, that supports Toxic in any way. Buy a hat, buy a sticker, tell a friend. You know, BFS. I mean, I made this. Is that BFS? You know, I made the Dark Junior. I made the Waking Crank 66. I was BFSing for Spotted Bay Bass, bro. Spotted Bay Bass is like world records, like 5 pounds, 6-inch thing. I don't know. I don't know what I got to do. You know? All right, Mike, go get it. I'm gonna just keep creating. I have really cool saltwater stuff that'll translate to the freshwater hard bait stuff coming too. Man, trust me. I'm really going for. I don't even know what BFS is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what BFS is, to be honest with you. You know what I did? I used to throw tiny Rapalas for bass just for fun, but I'm not throwing it on a bait caster, bruh. You know how much farther I can cast with a spinning reel? And they're like, oh yeah, but you don't get line twist. Get out of here, bruh. I don't want to hear it. It's fine. I know it's fun. That's cool. I'm glad that people are loving your BFS. Maybe I'll make some small swim baits, but it'll just be a small swim bait. I mean, triple trout makes a 5-inch stubby. That thing is tiny. You know, I don't. It's hard for me to even throw that thing. So I make conventional baits. Here you go. Here you go, guys. There are your BFS. Here's a BFS thing right here. That's a BFS, right? Popper. I make a popper. It has size 2 hooks, bruh. It has size 2 hooks. Size 2 hooks is conventional. When you put size 2 hooks or smaller, that's a conventional bait. That's a crankbait. You know what I mean? I use size 4 hooks on rip baits with 12 pound. Also, there's a bunch of beanies on the site. I didn't advertise them. I'm bad at this. But there's a bunch of beanies. I restocked them and I never said it. So please, I love me a spinner bug too. I call them spinner bugs too. I like that. Yeah, you're going to see a whole bunch, right? You're going to see a whole bunch of posts to my page because I've been off of Insta. I've really been working a lot trying to get these pre-orders done because freaking I love you guys, man. I'm trying to keep these pre-orders done and kicked out. But you're going to see posts of the stuff I have in stock. So the beanies are still there. I know it's still cold places. They're not expensive. I might put them on sale, Hammonds. I need to get into Hammonds, man. I've been to that shop. I'm just going to start cold calling cats, really, It's like you got to unlock the puzzle. If you guys go into bait shops, you have a local shop, put it in their ear. I have all types of pricings for distributors, It's a whole different angle, of things. Sorry, YouTube shit. I won't be unprepared next time. But so I know I've been rambling. I like when I get to interact with you guys, through Instagram. I'm putting this on YouTube, so it just stays up into the YouTube universe. I'm sorry that I neglected this time. I'm going to do another live. I got a bunch of stuff coming. Can you explain the tester package again? Oh, so the test team, if that's what you're asking about, the test team was $500. Some guys got in at $400 early. You get 4 baits. It's projected once a quarter. This second quarter, I had Tommy pursue new endeavors, so I didn't start soon enough, so it's taken a little extra time. But these baits are resin versions of baits I plan on producing in the future in mass productions, ABS, even if it shrinks but it's the basic design. And I'm kicking it to my 50 members. They fish them and they give me their feedback. A lot of guys didn't want to join. They said they wouldn't be able to give the right feedback, but it doesn't matter that. I appreciate you guys supporting me. You get baits. They're numbered. That's all I'm going to make by hand is these 50. It used to be me and Tommy. Now these are made only by me. So these are, to be honest with you guys that have been with me a long time, none of these baits that I've been making, I've always had employees since 2019, 2019. So they've always had hands on them. Most guys have other hands on them, but all the stuff that's coming out now is just from me, from start to finish. So we've sold a lot of baits over the years. We sold a lot of baits over the years, and I've had a lot of great employees that have helped me out, especially Tommy Lopez, that just quit working for me, is a better bait builder than most of the guys out there. I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad about any specific bait builder. I'm just trying to put Tommy on a platform and a pedestal because Tommy is an amazing bait builder. He just wanted to pursue, more grown up means. And, I can only do so much. I'm a small business. But, so anyways, I would love working with Tommy. We're able to split up the tasks, and do a lot of units. And now it's just me. So less units. And it's just me, man. So if you guys want baits, you can hit me with requests. I'm not going to put a custom bait order up there because I really lagged on some of these guys, these custom bait orders, and I don't want to put myself in a hole. So the bent lips were definitely mine. All that stuff back then was mine, and then I as I changed the snapper and stuff, that was when it started. When I didn't have to cut everything by hand and stuff, that was when I had employees. I had to refine the process because cutting everything and eyeballing couldn't be done. So, man, I'm going to get some gear out this year. It's going to be a big year for me in trying to get support items. I haven't restocked the hot knives because I'm just waiting for the order to come in. And you're going to see a bunch of gear. I'm going to press some stuff up this week, man, just like one-off stuff. And I'm going to try to figure out how to do this alone. I talked to somebody today, the homie that's really going to kind of help me with that, where like maybe I won't have to make every single or part of the process I could refine down. So hopefully I have some help on the future, even on the soft plastic side. But for now, a lot of the stuff is just going to be straight from my hands, man. So, and I don't know if there's anybody local on this, I'm going to start doing some van pop outs, bro, where I just pull up in a parking lot or at the beach. I talked to John, a couple of cats. I'm just going to pull up on somewhere, slide the van open and straight trap right out the van, bro. Like shit stuff, especially like the spinnerbait stuff. Any of you guys that are in the salt that want bobs, I got that new anchovy worm coming and stuff. Like that might just be trapping stuff. I might just be trap that shit right out the van like an ice cream truck. Give you guys a better price. Give me a better price. I don't know if I'm supposed to say stuff like that on the live, but it is what it is, bro. Yeah. I got digital payment. I'm not saying I'm fucking cash only or nothing. I'm just saying in general, I could just pull up on you guys, man. And we can do a meetup or whatever. I already got the van kitted out. Freaking shelves, all gear, everything. I'll roll up with everything, bro. That's kind of what I'm gonna be on this year. So if you're down here in SoCal, man, hit me up, send a DM, let me know. You got some homies that want me to pull up. You guys got a few baits, and I'll pull up with baits, bro. I'll deliver them. I'm just straight up, bro. Like the dope man, pull up on the front of your house. Sounds gonna go, bro. It's gonna be the year of the hustle for me. So definitely watch all the stuff. YouTube's gonna have a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna start putting out information on the ABS, how to fish it, catch videos. Yeah, and that the porta boat stuff's coming. Everything's coming. So I'm stoked that we could just interact like this on this live. To be 100% transparent, my lady was like, "You need to do more lives, bro. Like you need to get this shit going." And she's right. I've just been trying to bury myself in work to catch up, right? So, but I'm definitely on some big worm shit, bro. I'm definitely on some big worm shit. Like, let me know. We'll pull up. Packs sold out. I don't even know any other way to operate. So the stuff that I'm selling, like I said, the trap van, I'm not selling. That's not the stuff of my retailers. Retailers are getting exclusive stuff. I'm not going to sell what they're selling. So if you see something a retailer has, don't hit me up. Don't ask me like, "Hey, can you sell me this at a cheaper price or whatever?" Because that's for retailers. My soft baits, when you see my soft baits in Retackle Express of Fisherman's Access, those are going to be for them. Those are going to be for just that shop. I don't want to fudge on that and burn a retailer, that has confidence in me. So, but the stuff that I'll have is going to be one-off stuff. I got some dope stuff, bro. I got some stuff that I keep in my pocket, like super big chatterbaits, even those flukes. I think my big flukes might even be trap only. You know what I mean? Like white sea bass stuff or whatever. I wish I could come to Texas too, bro. I don't even, shit. No, I never done a toxic only tournament. I don't like the toxic only tournament stuff. Uh, I don't like. If we're gonna have a tournament, you can use whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? They use all the baits. I don't like that. That it's kind of weird to me. I've never liked that. But I don't know. I guess we ran through it, right? So we got the stuff. I bought this at the show. Actually, I didn't have to buy it, but I can't wait to fish that. You guys are probably like, "What the heck? This guy's a jerky." But that's like my new come up. I haven't got any much. We pull up the trap in Austin. Oh man, yeah, I'm about to be on that toxic dinner get together. You guys want to have like a chicken and biscuits? I'm always down for that, bro. I'm always down for a chicken and biscuits. If fools want to come to Long Beach and party, bro, I got the spots. I already know the spots, so we can do a beach day. I want to do a beach day. Me and John from Statement talked about that. So now that I said that, somebody will probably plan it before I do. But it is what it is, bro. I just keep it moving. So this was my live. Man, just thank you for all the support, all the guys that are on the pre-order, both of them, the test team that's been patiently waiting, and the OG scaled Awaken Crank guys. I'm working on those. That's why you're not seeing other stuff, man. Like, so they're going to get kicked out. I got a big box I'm working on, packaging Bob's, trying to stay up with shipping. And it's just, I'm just finding the balance. I'm just trying to find my balance, man. And you guys are kind of like the only way I get to exist in this environment. So I appreciate every one of you. Also support the local homies, Credo, Bow and Arrows on the wall right there. You know what I mean? And support all the retailers, my guys. It looks like I'm getting a text right now from James at Tackle Express that they're getting some purchases of the ABS baits through them. So thank you very much for buying through the retailers, because now they can call me and I can restock them when we buy enough, right? So it's all love. It's all like, I learned that you got to support the bait shops because, things come and go and people come and go. And as our community gets smaller and big companies try to come into our community of small players in our swim baits or whatever we're at, I'm sure you guys can see them encroaching into this, and they come in wearing a mask of, like it's the meme of like Steve Buscemi, like at high school. It's like, hey, cool guys, cool kids, or whatever it is. It's them coming in, like trying to be a part of this community that we are a part of, and we are. It's not even a part of it; is us. And I feel like it's authentic, and it's full of people that. Friendships and bonds, and like I get along with all the bait makers I know. Like, we talk all the time. It's not like the old environment of people cutting. Like me and Piz have been boys forever, so yeah, man, like the bait shops are a big part of that. It's hard for a lot of guys to sell. It's hard to sell through bait shops because they need a margin and we need a margin, but like as I've went on this journey of over a decade of stuff, I've been on this long path, and it's come back to where I'm like, I don't right now I'm in the small retailers. I want to grow when it's right to maybe the larger online big places, but I have to take care of the small shops. We need a distribution network where you could walk in and talk to Tom, your boy, and get the new bait. It's like we can't lose that. Back east and in the south, I'm sure you guys have a lot of stuff, but in California, we're definitely losing a lot of that, and that's like part of being in the community and what's beautiful about fishing and the environment of fishing and the brotherhood of fishing. Because like if it's just tournaments and it's just online, then everybody's chopping each other up and trying to win and be better than this guy and be better than that guy. And and having local bait shops and local tournaments like the Melton ones I'm doing on Saturday is very important to keep your community together, I think. And without a community, I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff. Without a community, I wouldn't be able to have a business like this. So the bait shops play an integral role in that. So, you know, sometimes I know stuff's a little more expensive and we got to shop on Amazon or something. If you know, I get it. But if you can, definitely go support your local bait shops. You know, I've had to learn that lesson myself progressively. Like it takes a village. It takes a village to keep the village intact, right? Like you can't just have everybody fighting for themselves, because then you're no longer a village. Then you're just a bunch of guys out for yourself, crabs in a bucket, like they say. But I'm not a crab, bro. I'm not a crab in a bucket. I fucking got out the bucket a long time ago. I'm trying to chill on the beach with all the other crabs that ain't in the motherfucking bucket, you know? So, you know, I guess it's just a long-winded way of just saying, like, it's important to support the small guys that make this community what it is. Like, the small companies and the small bait shops make this community what it is, and you can see the bigger corporations coming in and trying to imitate that. You know, they're trying to imitate that sense of community, but it's very, it's easy to see. So, yeah, man. So I guess that got a little sentimental in the end, but you guys know how I do it. So, if you guys are waiting, I'm shipping. I'm like piled up right now. I got boxes everywhere in my room. I got the dogs helping me. Dogs are helping me ship. I got packages everywhere. So if you're waiting on stuff, guys have been really patient. I appreciate you. And yeah, man, I guess I'll close this down. I'm gonna post this to Instagram. I'm gonna leave it on YouTube. Hopefully, it's not too brutal for you guys on YouTube. But it'll be on my Instagram if you wanted me to look into the camera more or something. Yeah, man. Just appreciate you guys and keep watching, because I'm gonna keep posting. Oh, last but not least, for everybody that stayed around and joined late, this is the 8-inch. This is the 8-inch in a different color. This is the saltwater. It doesn't kick on the super slow, but you're gonna be seeing this. This 8-inch is a bad motor scooter. It is like it's like the Osprey style, but this is my 6.5-inch upsized. It's my 6.5-inch upsized, and the way it came together, it wasn't like, hey, I'm making this bait and it's gonna work. I always try, right? So I talked to my guy Alex. He modeled it up for me, and once I seen it, I was like, wow, this is cool. It fits on a 12-aught beast, and also I have a line 2 version. So I'm really working, man. I'm really working and giving you guys cool stuff, like and new stuff, right? For my salty boys, for my salty guys, this dude is coming, and you guys aren't gonna know what hits you with this one right here, because this thing is like a swim bait, worm, drop shot. It does everything, bro. It does everything. So if you see somebody with the big tail on it, with the big ball tail, just know that they knocked my shit. But this is going to be a cool bait for you guys. What's up, Nick? Go buy some lateral vision from the LV guys, because they're definitely part of cultivating the community. But yeah, man. So I guess that's it. 8-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, bunch of plastics from Toxic. You're gonna start seeing the frogs again. Frogs are great. I moved my plastic. I changed my plastic blend a little softer, won't tear as much. We're always trying to innovate with that, or improve a little bit as best as I can. So also, before I sign off, restock on bags soon. So the bags are going to start shipping this week. I'm not going to restock them until I get these out. What I do is I have to go to this place, dig through, source them. I can't order them online, nothing. I have to source these bags from a shop, and then I take them to get them branded by also a lady in East LA it's just her, and she's a seamstress, and she helps me brand them. So when you guys buy those bags, you're actually supporting me and small business in East Los Angeles. That's down home. just part of the community there. So I know it doesn't matter to you guys, but shit like that really just makes me, I don't even know how to describe it. Like that, I love selling shit like that. Like just like selling anything ordered from wherever is cool. But when I can go get something that adds value to my customers, you can't get somewhere else. And then I'm able to source it from Maria, who's dope as hell. And she sews my tags right there in East Los. And I get to see my friend John. Bro, that's my favorite shit. That's like catching a huge bass for me. So this week those go out. And when I go to pick those up, I'm going to go get more bags. I sold a lot. I bought a lot of bags and they all sold. So I apologize that I don't have stock, but that was a lot of bags for me. So I'm definitely going to do more and they're great. The canvas ones are great. The nylon ones are cool. The canvas are just kind of like, a little upper, little nose snubbing. But yeah, man, they're nice. They're nice bags. So I appreciate the support. And I like to throw that tidbit in. That's about as honest as I could be, is like freaking, yeah, support the Tias, man. She's fucking, she hooks it up. She's very nice. And you guys haven't seen this. I'm still throwing it in because it's dope. I have 2 of them, so this one's still in the pack. The SUDRT Shift. I know it's for varial handles, but this right here actually has the screws you need for my ABS tails. So this does all your reels, varial reels, or varial handles, any reel probably you have, regardless. And it has the screwdrivers you need if you need to take the screws out on the ABS hogs and snapper. YouTube guys, you'll see a short or a video up. I'm doing a review of these, this whole kit. So you guys, if you're interested, check it out. Yeah, what's up, Greg? It's coming, bro. I'm just got to go hit it from Maria. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's at. That's why it was a 7-10 day wait. She's knocking it out of the park. Keeping it in-house instead of saving $1. Literally saving less than $1, probably trying to get it down. I'd rather pay her. So, all right, guys. Tuesday night, Toxic Live's over. I'm starving. I seen a bunch of stuff sell while I was here. You guys are amazing. Keep watching. There was stuff on sale. I'm going to keep loading stuff up if I find it. I do have stuff that I might find. I've been selling my personal stash stuff because I'm not throwing it anymore. So, just keep looking at the site. And if I annoy you with all my posts on Instagram, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be posting up a bunch of stuff, like spamming the thing. Not really spamming, but just products that are available, because I'd like to clear the inventory to make room for new stuff, to know what to buy, right? I got to be careful with what I buy a lot of and a little. So I like to get rid of it all and then look at my analytics and see what's necessary. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Get this posted up. You guys are amazing. Have a great Tuesday night.